Well, hello guys, welcome back. There is a good reason I am looking at the ceiling, because we got invaded for Astera. As you can see, we have another fox. We have a little chick. I think they got more eggs. You have the chocolate bunnies and the bread with the grapes. But look, rare Nordic chickens. Very few people know it, but that's what Nordic chickens look like. What happened is they all got spring fever. Odin fell in love with the phoenixes. I have been trying to get Freyr for ages, and I cannot get one for whatever reason. And we've had them, and they've been really close, but they won't downsize, or something always goes wrong. And I found the phoenixes. And Odin likes to see them in the main hall first. He likes to have a look at everything first. You know, he's not being greedy, he's just curious. And when he saw the babies, he fell in love. And I had to do some resizing, but look at the mama. Isn't she pretty? We just kind of had to go with what size we thought a phoenix would be. And this is very bright and colorful, and we're walking for her feathers here, but I don't think she minds. And he got Peep. There's wine and cheese and some roses. A little tart there for him. So we got a lot of stuff done. So let's go home too. But you can see she's quite the pretty birdie. So somehow we got invaded by phoenixes on Ostera. And I'm already getting asked how long can they keep them. I said as long as Oculus doesn't shut us down, you can have them forever. So we have the silly houses. I told them, I said, this is silly. And I think they're in a silly mood. It's Ostera, so they're in a silly mood. We made a beautiful chicken out of a can. You know that canned chicken? We made beautiful chicken. And a got basket for Loki, got his Ostera basket. And as you can see, we're getting invaded by the exotic Norse chickens here as well. These are Norse chickens. Or German chickens. They're German chickens. This is what they look like in Germany. And I can say that because I'm half German. But yeah, look, aren't the details stunning though? All those pretty little details of the authentic Norse chickens. I knew Freyr wanted them. I mean, look how beautiful they are. And these are free, by the way, because you guys know I can't afford to buy something. I wanted to get him flowers. We're to the gods, guys. I wanted to get him flowers yesterday, and the really pretty flowers. For a vase of really pretty flowers, it was $350. Yes, real money. And these beautiful babies are free. Again, walk under them, walk under them. Aren't they something else? Just look at that. She's coming in for a landing. It's such a wonderful part of VR that you can live out these fantasies. And you can have this crazy home. And she's gonna knock the candles over. We were trying to fuss. But as you see, they dropped us in an orchid. They actually dropped us this fabulous orchid in. And we have the Ostera fox here. And the beautiful birds. I just think they're gorgeous. I just fell in love. And Odin fell in love, and everybody fell in love. And we're being silly. They won't stay forever. They'll get to the point where they'll want to retire them. And since I took the trouble to make the birdies, you know, to make the fowls, we'll just put them away. We have a fowl group that we put all of our stuff away. So if you've seen stuff and I don't have it, unless it's an NPC, you know, unless it's a human, it will go into the file so that we have it and I don't have to keep dragging it out. Sometimes, people take their files down. Now, as you see, we redesigned this, so this is no longer Loki's home. This gets redesigned a lot. There are only 4 places, unfortunately, guys, and I've had the discussion with all the gods that there's just 4 places, and we all have to get along, and we all have to share. And there's our beautiful Valkyrie. This was a mug design that someone designed for a game, and I just went wild with a lot of this stuff, and I love that she has the glowing mug above her. So we do have a place for Odin, and we have our rooster. We have the grapes and stuff. And these are actually native. There is some beautiful stuff with Oculus that's native. I was almost going to take you over on Steam and take you on one of those adventure places. Like, they have a lot of stuff that you can subscribe to that's free. But honestly, this was more fun, we thought. And the chicks invaded here. And the phoenixes invaded here as well. Loki was, you know, being all cute and adorable. I said, I just don't think we're going to be able to fit her in your hall. She just barely fits. That wingspan, she just barely fits. Luckily, I lock everything into place so she's not knocking stuff over. We've got the one here. If we duck underneath her, you can see we have a feast for everyone. We got a cheeseburgers or cokes. Those who want them can have tankards. I don't drink, so I just have that. And there's tankards and wine and mead and all the good stuff. So, this is... Oh, might as well take you over and show you Thor's goats arrived and the bears. And I think I saw Lady Freya's cats. Yes, but you see how pretty she is here? See how she glows? Isn't she gorgeous? I don't know why when I bring them over they have that extra material, and I don't know enough to cut it out without damaging something, so let's just leave it. I think they look kind of pretty, especially in a darker area like this. You don't usually see too much of it, so that's nice. So let's visit the last hall. This will probably be it, I think, for the hall tours. You were actually supposed to see this hall, sans the chickens, but... when you get invaded by tiny chickens, there's not much you can do. Now, the stuff you see that appears right away is the native stuff. Let's check out some trees and just chill out for a second. And try to give everything a moment to load. Sometimes it takes these houses longer to load. And once this one loads, I think we can begin our tour. So you see we still have the horse. And we redid the thing, so we have wolf statues. The wolves. So everything is redone a little bit. Changed up the furniture. Got a little peep. Got the shield. Got just the one color of wolves now. Just so we could simplify things. And of course you see our invading phoenixes. Flying in from who knows where. Flying in to visit the temple. And we've got the phoenix here. And we've got the tiny wee little baby up here. And now, as I promised, we have flowers and we have fish. We have fish in the pond. I know it's a lot to look at, and we have these beautiful sparkles. See that? That's what you were really supposed to notice, and I was a little worried that seeing the phoenixes you'd kind of be distracted. But and we got mushrooms in. And we got some more phoenixes flying around. They're really working on me to get me to not be so tight about what I'll put into the temples, because after all, they are worshipped all around the world, and they do like different stuff. So we decorated it a little differently. Some mushrooms, wine, everything like that. Got grapes, Coke, cheese board, tart. And again, you have that beautiful, beautiful pond with the wolves. And we have the bed up here. We did keep one red wolf. We got that. I had an idea at 3 a.m. of what to replace that with, but now I couldn't tell you. And we can just look here. Usually you have a pretty good view. There's usually not a phoenix right above you, but she's a pretty view too. And you can just see the pond tuck under her wing. And you can see all the little sparkle trails. So to me, this is really beautiful. This is one of the fun things in VR. And again, I could spend a couple hours in here just playing with this. And this is our home. This isn't even a game. This is just something you can do for free that's included. Got a little chick here. Got bunnies. Here's a chick in the basket and the egg. And these flowers are really, really gorgeous, I think. And the fish. And it's a challenge. It's a fun challenge to me because it can take hours to days to find something that you not only like to look at, but you can actually download and something doesn't go horribly wrong. And then you actually have fish. So we have fish. I wish I knew more because then I could download animated stuff and keep it animated, but for some reason the process I use, the animation stuff, those weren't animated, but you know what I mean. And he loves the lotus flowers. Again, I don't know why some stuff gets this edges like this, but we decided we didn't mind. It was better to have them than not have flowers at all. And you see the puppies. We love our puppies. And these two hanging out there, hanging out on the sofa. And chick wolves. Got the bread there. I think it's the only one I forgot to put grapes in, but there's a lot going on in this temple. So we hope you've enjoyed the tour. Actually meant to take you on, I've got a free set of coasters, actually meant to take you on that. Or, as I said, take you to Steam to show you the experiences. But, this is fun to do too, because we can change out stuff at will where there's not quite as much freedom on Steam. They're really beautiful too, but they're more like, download a preloaded thing. So it would be like downloading this, but not being able to do anything with it. So Oculus kind of has the same thing too. If you would go to a public home, maybe there would be a few toys for you to play with, but it would be a set piece. You wouldn't be able to change anything. So we hope you guys like this and that you're having a good Astera. That's one nice thing about these homes. When they get bored of these props, I can just change them out and put them away in a folder and, you know, save them for next time. We might have some kind of other festival they want phoenixes at. So I think this looks really pretty. And I love those lights. The lights are what we were actually supposed to come in and focus on, not phoenixes. But they were all feeling kind of silly today. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.